In the glittering realm of modern gaming, where visual fidelity and immersive experiences continue to evolve at breakneck speed, one might expect the accompanying hardware to match these advancements. Yet, a shadow looms over the gaming industry's hardware landscape: the specter of planned obsolescence. Nowhere is this more apparent than in the realm of gaming controllers, where major manufacturers such as Sony, Microsoft and Nintendo seem to have perfected the art of engineering just enough functionality to delight, but not enough longevity to satisfy. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the inner workings of this issue and evaluate the role that we as consumers play in this fiasco. My name is Chris, and this is Gamer's Delight. Gaming controllers for the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and Nintendo Switch are marvels of modern engineering. They bristle with features, adaptive triggers, haptic feedback, gyroscopic controls and capacitive touchpads, to name just a few. Yet, despite their technological prowess, these controllers often falter in the most mundane ways. Stick drift, a phenomenon where the analog stick registers movement even when stationary, has become a ubiquitous complaint, afflicting literally every modern controller. The Achilles heel of these devices lies not in their complexity, but in their intentional fragility. For example, the analog sticks in most modern controllers rely on potentiometers, a technology that wears down with repeated use. Manufacturers are well aware of the limitations of such components, yet they persist in their use. Why? Because a controller that lasts forever would undermine a lucrative revenue stream. The gaming giants have therefore mastered the art of turning inconvenience into opportunity. Consider the Nintendo Switch's Joy-Con controllers, which are notorious for their susceptibility to stick drift. Nintendo has literally faced class action lawsuits and public backlash, yet the problem persists. Similarly, Sony's PS5 DualSense controllers have been criticized for stick drift mere months after release, and Microsoft is not immune to such criticisms either. Beyond the fragility of the hardware, companies have tightened their grip on the market by restricting consumer options. Back in the age of PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, players could freely use third-party controllers, often at a fraction of the cost of first-party devices. Today, this flexibility has largely vanished. Console manufacturers now employ proprietary technologies and encryption chips, ensuring that only approved hardware is compatible with their systems. This means that even if a third-party manufacturer creates a more durable or affordable controller, gamers may find it outright incompatible with their consoles. Adding insult to injury, controllers have become increasingly expensive. The PS5's DualSense, while packed with features like adaptive triggers and advanced haptics, retails for significantly more than its predecessors. Microsoft's Elite Series 2 controller, marketed as a premium option, costs nearly as much as an entry-level console. Nintendo's Joy-Cons, often sold in pairs, are priced exorbitantly high for devices that have gained a reputation for frequent malfunctions. The combination of planned obsolescence, proprietary logins, and rising costs paints a picture of an industry that prioritizes profit over user satisfaction. The absurdity of the situation is not lost on gamers. Imagine your controller as a medieval knight, clad in high-tech armor, wielding adaptive triggers like a sword, yet crippled by a splinter in its wooden leg. It's almost comical if it weren't so infuriating. The same companies that promise us seamless, immersive gaming experiences are perfectly content to let our controllers devolve into $70 paperweights. Consumers are not entirely powerless in the face of this cycle of exploitation. First of all, advocating for laws that require companies to make repair manuals, tools and replacement parts readily available can empower consumers to fix their devices rather than replace them. The recent advancement in right to repair laws across various countries hint at a brighter future for sustainability-conscious gamers. Moreover, third-party manufacturers have begun producing more durable components such as Hall effect joysticks, which rely on magnetic sensors rather than wear-prone potentiometers. Gamers can demand that first-party manufacturers adopt these technologies to ensure longevity. To make these voices heard, social media platforms and forums have amplified consumer voices, holding corporations accountable for their practices. Nintendo's extension of its Joy-Con repair program in response to public backlash is a testament to the power of collective action. Planned obsolescence in gaming controllers is more than a minor inconvenience. It's, first of all, a calculated business strategy that exploits consumer loyalty and passion. As gamers, we must demand better, not just for our wallets, but for the planet, as disposable electronics contribute to mounting e-waste. Through legislation, innovation, and collective action, we can push the industry forward to a future where quality and longevity are not sacrificed on the altar of profit. Until then, the next time your controller starts drifting, remember this: it's not just you, it's by design.